Pay Yane Ambassador Dinkomo on the Happy Morning Show. So when Tia, there's an opportunity for you to listen to Emuaya Ambassador Edward Boateng at the buy on the president's call. Say Obibia and Hobon mu in the infractions Auditor General report Biano. It was you to me if you mona assume be on your mom and someone ambassador Ekaini Yinti.
So Omampani I charge you say making sure say the Auditor General's report, the findings therein no you ensure that people culpable no, they are brought to book. But you always me what really transpired.
Okay, and President, the chairpersons of all specified entities, may be share no jubilees and submit a report to the Chief of Staff with recommendations so that the next report will be better. And also people who are found culpable within the law. Also, no, we should also make recommendations.
But your timelines near saying reports now some submitting more how many days, weeks, and how many
4 weeks from yesterday.
4 weeks from yesterday.
Yeah.
Is it good enough time for you to do the work? 1 month.
Definitely. I mean, when the president gives a directive, you have to comply with it. In this my 1 day cry, we have to do the work. So he's giving us 4 weeks, which I think is enough time. So we have to burn the midnight candle and make sure, say, we get a good report. I think the president has set up SIGA to cure some of these things because historically our SOEs have not been held to account. This is the first time in our history that the torch is being shone upon them. And we hope that by doing this, it will make them more efficient and also contribute to the bottom line. Because OSHA, SOEs, and state entities, they control 50% of our national assets. Yet when it comes to contribution to the bottom line, to GDP, is about 5% or less than 5%. That figure should be hovering around 30% or more. So for us at SIGA, that's one of our priorities. How do we move them up the curve so that they can be contributing? Secondly, this traditional, historical issue, SOEs, Kobobusian, Noma is Kanibasa, na government Akutian. As the president said, no, things must stop. It has to change. And people have to be held accountable. So that is the step that the president has taken. That's why he's directed that we should look into the infractions in the Auditor General's report, and make sure that it doesn't happen. Also, let me, Maminka Sembako. Auditor General's report, Nankazo, and yet, BB Omobiana, a year infraction on the part of SOEB, OBL, Fesika, now OBA discard. There are a lot of process challenges. In Jubu Hokra, I say, the money has been legitimately spent. And just now you're cited because we are processed now. When they spend it, can say it wasn't right. So all those things in our presidency interest so that the process errors also can be cured. There are also legacy issues. It dated back to 20 years ago or 10 years back. SC's no books so. Into Kosha figure 200. Maybe 50. So how do we cure the 150 legacy issue now? At now books so it's not. I heard you use the word corruption. President didn't use the word corruption. He said we should look at the infractions. There are a whole myriad of problems that SSC is solved so that we can have a clean slate so that now and over SC, if you look at the SC's balance sheet, you have a clearer picture of how things stand.
More immediate area of attention by Yahifa.
The Auditor General's report, the 2021 report. Yeah.
All right.
That's the immediate area of attention, the 2021 Auditor General's report.
Yadin Commission by Obi Ebaka, is it not obvious enough seeing all these institutions have their own internal auditing mechanisms that also were in place to avoid some of these infractions here, they've got boards and managers who are supposed to ensure that these procedural issues here are raised, should have been avoided in the first place.
Yes, but everywhere in the world, companies have internal auditors, like external auditors, and
yeah.
These are process issues. There's somebody inside, and somebody also comes from outside. So they said you're inside, no yet. And these processes are now being streamlined. I do accept, say, in the past, maybe but with the establishment of SIGA, with the empowering of internal audit, Auditor General, and all these institutions that President has put in place, some of these things will now be minimized. Secondly, the process issues now also have to be resolved because of every internal audit, maybe what he's doing doesn't even align with how the Auditor General also does his job. We also have to align that. We also have to look at the internal processes. And anything a president to pray, not CEOs, but board chairmen. Because at the end of the day, the governance of any specified entity or any institution, it rests with the board, not the management. That's what he called the board chairman, because in a way, nowadays, institutions not sure to look at how we can resolve these issues. So we are looking at it from a pure governance and compliance point of view now.
Wotie Epahwada Ben were happy 98.9.
Inti Ambassador Edward Boateng out in Nka say woni eye Ura Sami Shen, host of the Happy Morning Show, woni no etwetwen komo ene anopai no nti na no disamo wo de tudwa eno no watibi na yamomo na wotwe maako enan se womo emfanhwehwemu na infractions bia e course within state enterprises e wo man mo na say wo man adwuma kuo no eniemo a e course with regards to sika ye dia ma amanfo binum so mo fa ne dwuma na yamfa ne dwuma ne ya na se bi yira ya na se binum yusu yenzo man yusu no kwan paso no eno na nei mampanyini de tumi no ama Ambassador Edward Boateng say na otwe na ye di yanimu no se na ze busumi enko na wie ye no de na kire se watimi ene na dwumayefo atnase atimi akọ Auditor General 2021 report no mu na ne ewo mu bia obi a ne ho bom mu bia ba bia ho techima bia no ye de ba beto jana megidi se Ambassador Edward Boateng betimi adi dwuma ne ye woni na pamfo a won betena se no matimi ahwehwehwe nsem